This video was made possible by the 𝐸𝐴 Creator Network. Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel and welcome to the brand new world of Innisgreen, which is the new world that's coming with the Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. So yes, I do have early access to the pack, so I thought we would go through and have a look at the brand new world. I feel like it's been forever since I've done a world overview, and this world is absolutely stunning. So we're going to go ahead and check out the brand new world. We're going to have a look at all three of the neighborhoods. There is 3 neighborhoods. And I do just want to say, before we get too far into this video or any of these other early access videos, this isn't a final version of the game. It is a special version of the game that's completely separate from the normal game. So that is why I have my little name floating around on the screen. It's actually on my screen as well. And that's just for privacy reasons. And also I only have access to the base game and the new pack. So all of these videos will be base game and the new pack only. I do have a build already done that I need to edit. I have a creator sim already done that you guys will probably be seeing either today as like a second upload or tomorrow. And I will have more videos out over the next couple of days until the pack releases. But yeah, with all of that said, let's jump on into this world overview. So like I said, there are 3 neighborhoods. We have 14 lots. So there's 4 lots in this down like bottom neighborhood, and there's 5 in each of these top ones. So first off, we have Everdew, which is kind of the more mystical fairy part of the world. It says, home of the fairy council, Everdew is the epicenter of fairy life where fairies can let it all hang out. Innisgreen's most enchanted neighborhood shimmers with a patina of magic over all its natural beauty. And I have played in this neighborhood before. It's kind of the only neighborhood that I've actually spent time in because I built something on that lot. Not that particular build, but my own build. I built something on that lot and then I like play tested the neighborhood. So that neighborhood is gorgeous. Next up we have Sprucederry Grove. Sprucederry Grove is a haven for bohemian and nature loving Sims who love gardening, living off the land and mastering the apothecary skill. Nature enthusiasts flock here to forage among the picturesque trees and bathe in the tranquil stream. The neighborhood takes its name from the local legend 𝐓𝐡𝐢𝐬, the community's loving garden pal. So this is obviously a little bit more of like rural. So we have like magical rural, and then we have the more like town center type area, like more built up area, if that makes sense. So next up we have the coast of adhmor, a bustling seaside village filled with lore and history. The coast of adhmor serves as a tourist hotspot due to its colorful architecture, iconic landmarks, and coastal views. So I love this. This is the neighborhood that we really got to see in the trailer, in like the announcement trailer, which very pretty, love it. But with all of that said, let's take a look at all of the lots. So going back to Everdew, we do have a couple of empty lots in the world. We have 2 empty lots. So we have the watering hole, which is a 40 by 30 lot, which is technically empty, but there's like a pond and like trees and stuff on it. So it's not flat, but it still fits in with the world, but there's nothing on it. Next up, we have the Crannamor Residential. I'm going to butcher all of these names so bad. But we have 3 separate starter homes in this. So we have a starter home in each of the neighborhoods. But yeah, we have the Crannamor Residential, which is homey and has a fairy passage lot trait. That's one of the new lot traits that comes with the pack. So it says, this lot is near an enchanted passage. Fairy Sims are more likely to visit. Basically what that means is that if you live on that lot, there will be a lot more fairy sims in the neighborhood around the lot. So that's basically what it means. And I think all of the lots in this area have that trait, or at least some of them do. Yeah, like 3 of the 5 lots have that lot trait. Next up, we have the mystical besties. So we have 𝐬𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿. Again, butchering names so badly. So Iris wants to be a fairy, but she isn't one currently. And then we have Nadia, who is a fairy, and I absolutely love them. She gives me major Barbie vibes. Like, yeah, she definitely gives me a lot of like Barbie vibes, which I love that. But I'm not going to read you guys all of the household descriptions, I don't think, because there's a lot of them. So I will just leave it up here and you can pause and read it for yourself if that is something you wanted to do. Next up, we have the Summerdream family. So this is a family that is kind of like a recreation of the Sims 2. So we have Titania Summerdream, who's a fairy. We have Oberon Summerdream, and then we have Mara Summerdream. They're all fairies. This is actually like, I think, the only child sim, I think, in the entire world. Yeah, so like, poor Mara. But yeah, so if you guys know the Sims 2, then you will know the Summerdream family. I have plans for them because I have plans my save file for the Summerdream family. I've already started recreating them myself before this pack was even announced. So I will try and incorporate them into my like save, but we'll see. That's not the point of this video. Next up, we have a community lot, which is the Starsong Lounge. So yeah, it's like, it has great acoustics, fairy passage, you know, all of that stuff. It's a lounge. We get a lounge in like every single world that we have. This world has 3 community lots. We have a lounge, we have a bar, and then we also have a museum. So yeah, that's that. So next up, for the Sprucederry Grove neighborhood, we do have another empty lot. These sims, ignore them. They are my sims that I created, that is part of the creator sim that I'm going to be posting. But this lot is supposed to be empty again, just with like trees and a pond and stuff like that. We do have one family living in this area. We have the Enchanted lovers, which I think, yeah, so Elric is a fairy and Todd isn't. I feel like Todd is giving me major like apothecary vibes. He also has the new like apothecary elixir enthusiast like aspiration. So yeah, definitely very into apothecary stuff. And then we have Elric, who is obviously a fairy and like a nature enthusiast and all of that stuff. Again, you guys can just pause the video and read their little family description. There's a lot of lore in this pack as well, with like the neighborhoods and, you know, various points of focus in the neighborhood and all of that stuff. We also have, oh no, we have 4 community lots. I don't know how I missed this park. But yeah, we have a park in this neighborhood as well. We have the Whistling Thistle Gardens, which, like I said, I've only really been around Everdew, so I'm really excited to take a look at all of these other lots in these neighborhoods. But yeah, we have a park over there that does look like it has some kind of like castle build or something on it. That, I don't know, it's giving me a lot of like castle vibes from the map view. We also have Gringle's, that is a bar in this neighborhood, which is a 30 by 30. I will have all of the lot sizes, by the way. I will have all of them in the description. And I will try and also make sure to include the lot names as well, so that if you guys want to like know where the lots are, then, you know, you can do that. And then the last build, or like the last lot in this neighborhood, is another starter home. It's the Greenwood Hamlet Residence. I cannot speak. It is also convivial, and it also has the Fairy Passage lot trait. So I believe that's the only one that has the Fairy Passage one. But yeah, so we have 3 starter homes, like I said. And then last but not least is obviously the coast of Adhmor. This neighborhood has 4 lots on it, and 2 of them are actually occupied by families. So first off, we have the 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐷mor family, who's 𝐸𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿 and Flora. 𝐸𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿 and Flora. Obviously, I think their daughter is probably obviously Iris. I'm guessing Iris is their daughter. But yeah, we have these 2 sims. Again, you can pause the video to take a look at their little like family description in case you guys wanted to do that. Next up is the 1 Marie Shores Road, which is another starter home. And then we also have the, I'm not going to try and say his name. We have Glenn. I apologize. I know for a fact I will not be able to say his last name. So I'm just gonna say Glenn. But yeah, we have Glenn over here. And then we have the museum. We have the NOM exhibit. That's hilarious. The NOM exhibit, short for the Gallery of Notable and Ornamental Miniature Exhibition. Okay, that is a mouthful. The NOM exhibit definitely works a lot better. But yeah, that's all of the lots. Like I said, I will have the lot sizes in the description. So let's go on ahead and take a look at some of the neighborhoods, or like all of the neighborhoods, in a little bit more detail. So I'm going to load up one of the lots in each neighborhood and we're going to have a look around. Okay, so here we are with the first lot. So this is the lounge that, again, cannot remember the name of for the life of me. I just looked at it. But yeah, I can't remember the name. But yeah, so here we have the lounge, which I love this lounge. It is so pretty. This new backsplash and like the bar is just, it's mystical, it's magical, and I am obsessed with it. But yeah, so you have the lounge, which is, this is the Everdew neighborhood, by the way. We also have the, like, it's kind of like an emotion pond over here, and it's Moondrop Springs. And your Sims can like bathe in the emotions, they can bottle emotions. You can ask the pond to, or like, yeah, I think it's like a pond or a lake or whatever. You can ask it to change its like emotional, like what emotion it is, so that you can bottle different types of emotions. And if you bask in the emotions, your Sims will actually like have a moodlet that corresponds to that. But yeah, so this is also where the Summerdream family lives. This is their house. It's gorgeous, by the way. This whole neighborhood is like, it's not similar to the secret fairy neighborhood like Forgotten Grotto, but it almost has that same like magical, out of this world kind of vibe. So yeah, this is that empty lot that I told you guys about that just has a pond on it. There's this absolutely stunning lot that I have built something on that you guys will be seeing soon. This lot is, I think it's my favorite lot in the entire game. Like, the fact that it's built or like placed on this absolutely gigantically huge tree it's fantastic. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. And then we do have another house over up in this corner as well. And then there are a lot of really cute, fun things like scattered around the neighborhoods. So you really have to go in here and like take a proper look at everything, because it is so easy to miss stuff because there's a lot going on. So we have the not time stone, but like teleport stone over there. We have a little apothecary corner over here that your Sims can make something on if they don't have their own apothecary station at their house. We have a little fairy house over here, so your fairy Sims can like come sleep and like regenerate their emotions and all of that fun stuff. Yeah, here's one of those Sims that I told you guys that I created. But yeah, we also have this thing, which is the fairy, like, it's kind of like the fairy town hall almost. So over here your Sims can do a bunch of different things. They can research things, they can learn about Everdew's history, like investigate court documents. And if you do stuff like this, you can actually gain like information about the lore of the town, which is really cool. And you can collect your fairy dust rations. Definitely reminds me of like Tinkerbell. We also have the fairy council liaison. And then throughout the neighborhoods, there's actually a board like this that kind of like tells you about the town. It's a fable board, and it tells you about all of the like the Sims that you need to keep an eye out for, like the fairy liaison, like the mystical fairy, and you know, things like that. There's also a couple of new plants in this as well. Plant Sims as well will also be walking around a lot more in this world, but there's a couple of new plants like the wild moody shrub. There's a lightning plant as well that's somewhere around here that I know for a fact because I had my Sim harvest it at some point. But yeah, it's somewhere around here. Over here. Here we go. There's a lightning plant. And then there's another one as well that I don't think is growing wild in this neighborhood. But yeah, so with all of that said, this is like our little overview of Everdew, we're gonna go ahead and check out the other two neighborhoods as well. Okay, so now we're in Sprucederry Grove, and we do have a bar in this neighborhood as well. We have Gringles that I believe is... maybe, where is it? It's this one. This is Gringles. It's a bar. And I was going to take a look at it, but then I remembered the Whistling Thistle, I don't know, the park that I really wanted to check out because I almost overlooked it completely. And I am blown away. The way that they did this. Like, how is this done? My brain does not want to compute. Like, this is all done with terrain manipulation. Terrain manipulation and then, like, fences. Like, this is so cool. I am obsessed with this lot, you guys. This is... whoever built this, there were 4, I believe, like, 3 or 4 game changer or, like, creator network simmers that actually built for this pack. I will leave their names in the description below and their links and stuff because I don't remember who built what. But I will leave their names and things in the description for you guys because this, whoever built this, they are an absolute freaking genius. And I am so jealous of their building skills. Like, I know I've built for a pack as well. I built for the horse ranch pack. But this is just a whole other level of genius and amazingness. And I love it. But yeah, this is also the first time that I'm taking like a proper look at this whole neighborhood. Like I said, I've only really been around Everdew. So yeah, this is the little starter home. We have a bunch of like play areas around here. We have something that looks like a secret fairy circle that I definitely want my sim to go and check out. But yeah, we have the Gringles bar over here. We have a little... what is this? This is like a little maze thing. Like a little hedge area. We have a house where I believe one of the families... I cannot remember their names. I suck at names. I suck at remembering names. But yeah, we have a little house over there. We have this, which is... what is this? It's a bookstore. Oh, it's a rabbit hole bookstore. This is so cool. Okay, I love that. I love that so much. And then, yeah, we have another one of those fable boards over here with a tradesperson, Joe Trader. So that's another one of those sims that your sims can talk to, and then when you talk to them, you actually gain, like, it's almost like a little, like, mini quest, mini job side thing, almost, that your sims can do. We also, okay, so yeah, it's basically just buying books. That is so cool. We also have a little apothecary item thing over here with Todd Attenberry. That is the little, like, shopkeeper over there, which is really cute. We have a bunch of really cool mushrooms just growing around the place that your sims can listen to for some weird reason. Okay, so yeah, we have some like apothecary things that your sims can buy. And then we have this stream that they can bathe in, I think. Bathe, swim. Okay, so this one is a little bit too fast flowing to bathe in. But this is so cool. And then, oh, this isn't a real lot, but it's pretty. This neighborhood is so pretty. I really, really like it. And I'm sure there's probably a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, we have the Spruce Almighty tree, or like summoning tree over there. That is so cool. I'm not going to do it because I do want you guys to kind of like experience that for yourself when you play it. Oh yeah, and we also have obviously the big empty lot. Like I said, this neighborhood is definitely a little bit more of the like rural forest countryside vibe compared to the more mystical side of like Everdew. But let's go on ahead and take a look at the final neighborhood as well. And last but not least, we have the Coast of Adhmor little town area and the Nom exhibit museum. That is absolutely, I love it. I love the name. I love the puns. This museum also looks really, really fun. There's like a bunch of gnomes, statues and things like that, which is really funny, and I like that a lot. Also, I did just notice when I was loading into this neighborhood that I had my Sims game, like the sound. I had the sound off this whole time. So I do apologize, but it's on now. But yeah, so we have a neighbor, we have a little house over here that I believe this is where Glenn lives, the sim with the last name that I'm not even gonna try and pronounce. So yeah, this is where Glenn lives. We also have a little starter home over here. Like I said, there's a starter home in each of the new neighborhoods. So yeah, we have a little starter home over there. We have this really cool gnome statue. We also have another, oh, we have a little grocery store that your Sims can shop for groceries at. We also have a, what is this? You can shop for gnomes. So Glenn runs the gnome stand. Okay, that's cool. So you can shop for gnomes over there. There's a little park space back here. I'm trying to see if any of these other buildings are like functional, like rabbit hole type things, because like I said, I haven't really explored any of the other neighborhoods, so I'm taking a look around. So I don't really see anything else. There's obviously this little dock area that your Sims can go down to and go and fish at. Oh, this is so cool. So you can buy fish and buy and sell fish over there. That is really cool. I'm trying to find, where's the other lot? Because I know there's 4 lots in this neighborhood. Oh, it's right up here. I am so, like, half blind. But yeah, so this is the other lot where the other family lives. And I'm trying to find the little, like, notice board thing. Like the fable board. I'm sure there has to be one in this area as well, right? I can't imagine there not being one, but for the life of me, I cannot find it. I wanted to show you guys where it was placed so that you could like find it yourself pretty easily. So that you wouldn't have to do what I'm doing right now and just pan around. Apologies if I'm making anyone sick. But yeah, for the life of me, I cannot find it. There should be another fable board around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, here it is in this little park area. I am so not paying attention apparently. But yeah, so this is our little, we can also read the gnome description. Attempt to kick it. Yeah, don't kick gnomes. I've learned my lesson with seasons. If you kick a gnome in this game, your Sim's life will have bad luck for the rest of their lives. Like, they will be haunted by gnomes for the rest of eternity. Don't risk it. Just do not. There's also like a historical monument down here, which is so cool. Like, you guys, these neighborhoods, I believe this is probably the historical monument. The shipwreck. But these neighborhoods are so pretty. I love the building styles. The Simmers that built for this pack were absolutely amazing. I can't wait to take a more in-depth look in my own time at all of the builds and all of the like lots and things like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this world overview. If you did, you know, give the video a like. Like I said, I will have more videos with the pack coming out pretty soon. So keep an eye out for that. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video, because I don't have a set schedule. So turning on the notification bell ensures that you won't miss my videos when I do upload. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the world. I love it. I love also the fact that it's not super small. It's not like 10 lots. There's actually 14 lots. And like I said, I will have the lot sizes in the description as well for you guys, in case you want to go ahead and like pre-plan anything. I know I like doing that when a new pack comes out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you know, do all the fun YouTube things, keep an eye out for my other videos. And again, a huge thank you to the Creator Network for giving me early access to this pack. And just a reminder, like I said, it's not the final software. So if there are any bugs or anything like that, then hopefully it will be sorted out by the time that the pack comes out for everyone. I know that there are a couple of bugs that we have been reporting and notifying the team about, and you know, that they are looking into. So yeah, definitely just keep an eye out for that. And I hope you guys are enjoying this video and enjoy all of the other early access content that will be coming up. And I will talk to you all in my very next video. Bye everyone.